A big hello to all. Welcome to your YouTube channel Learn Right. Today is our first chapter on Core Java course. Core Java course is designed for beginners who have no prior knowledge or experience in Java and are willing to learn Java programming. We have designed this course in the simplest form to give you the best possible learning experience. If you have any prior knowledge of programming in other languages, it will be an added advantage, but not a must. Let's roll into our first chapter and learn Java programming. Welcome to our first class of Core Java. In this course, we will learn about the Java language. Let's start with our first topic, that is basics of Java. The objectives of this part is basics of Java. In basic Java, we will try to learn the overview of Java, creation of Java, how Java is created and who has created the Java, an application of Java, that is where we will use Java, features of Java, we will see what are the different features of Java we have. Let's start with our first topic, that is overview of Java. Java is one of the world's most important and widely used computer languages, and it has held this distinction for many years. So as we can see, what he's saying here is Java is one of the world's most important and widely used computer language. So it is a language widely used and it is the most important language. Unlike many other languages whose influence has varied with passage of time, while Java has grown. Like there were many languages which has come and gone. Like you may be heard of COBOL. Now you don't see them, but in one time they are the best languages that were used. For business applications. Like similarly, there are Pascal, for example, that is one of the best language for scientific applications. Similarly, there are many languages which has come and gone over a period of time. C is one of the best languages we have. Still we used in some of the application, but Java has taken over the C language also. Java is one of the most popular programming language in use. So today Java is the most popular language that is in use, particularly for client server web applications with a reported 9 million developers using and working on it. So Java is one of the most popular languages in today's environment. It is used in almost all kind of applications, be it be a client server application or web application or any other scientific application or embedded application. We will see all of them in detail in our next slides. Creation of Java. So how Java was created? Java was developed by James Hostling, Patrick Norton, Mike Sheridan at Sun Microsystems Inc. in 1991. So Java was developed in Sun Microsystems in 1991. It took 18 months to develop the first working version. So it took about 18 months to develop the first working version of Java. The initial name was Oak. So the initial name for Java was Oak, but it was renamed to Java in 1995 as Oak was registered trademark of another company. As Oak was registered trademark of another company, so they renamed it to Java in 1995. Application of Java. Java is widely used in every corner of world and of human life. Nowadays, Java is used in almost every application. Java is not only used in software, but it is also widely used in designing hardware, controlling software components. So Java is not only used to develop computer softwares, but they are also used in designing hardwares. Like you will have some software components that are embedded into the hardware. So even those components, even those software components are nowadays getting designed and developed using Java language. There are more than 930 million JRE. So JRE is nothing but Java runtime environment. Java runtime environment is used to run Java programs. Download each year. So there are more than 930 million Java runtime environment downloads each year. So there are about 930 million Java runtime environments are being getting downloaded and installed to run them. 5 billion mobile phones run on Java. Okay, the next topic we have in the application of Java is following are some other usage of Java. So these are some of the usage of Java. Developing desktop application. We use Java to develop desktop applications. Web applications like LinkedIn, Amazon, eBay, etc. So Java is mostly used in developing web applications. Like you have shopping websites and many other websites available where online transactions happen. Even banking applications, they are also developed using Java. Mobile operating systems like Android. That Android is the most used operating system in mobile phones. So that Android operating system also was developed using the Java language. Embedded systems. Embedded systems are the systems which are they are embedded into the hardware itself. There are some small devices which have even the software component in it. So in order to develop those software component also we use Java. Robotics and games. So Java is used in developing applications for robotics and game applications. applications also, games also. The next we have is features of Java. So we'll try to learn what all the different features we have in Java. The prime reason behind creation of Java was to bring portability and security feature into a computer language. So the basic reason or the most important reason behind bringing Java or developing Java is to bring portability. Portability means what? Portability means what? Let's say we have developed an application using C language and I have compiled and developed the executable in Windows environment. So that executable I will be able to use only in Windows. I cannot use the same executable in Macintosh or Sun, Solaris or Linux in any other operating system. If I want to have an executable for another operating system, I need to recompile and make an executable for that operating system specifically. So for each operating system, I should have different executables. This created a bottleneck also for the software industry. So that's why Java, what it provided, it provided a portability. So what it brought to you is like you developed a bytecode. Once you write a program and develop a bytecode, so the same bytecode can be run in Windows, the same bytecode can also be run in Solaris, the same bytecode can also be run in Linux. Don't need to recompile the application in different operating systems. Here, you can develop an application in Windows, you can run the same application in any other operating system. So that is what is portability. You don't have to create a different application or different executable for different operating system. Security features, Java provides more enhanced security features in computer languages than other languages. So it prevents hacking, it prevents various other security features for the applications. Beside these two major features, there were many other features that played an important role in molding out the final form of this outstanding language, as explained in the next slide. So apart from these two major features, there are few other features which has made it to evolve. Let's see them. Java is simple. Java is easy to learn and its syntax is quite simple, clean and easy to understand. So what they are saying is Java is very easy to learn. Its syntax is quite simple, clean and easy to understand. There is no lot of complexity involved in Java. It's very simple and you can easily learn it. The confusing and ambiguous concept of C++ are either left out in Java or they have been re-implemented in a clear way. So the confusing and ambiguous means the concept which were having duplicate concepts and all those things, they were all removed in Java or been re-implemented in a cleaner way to make them very easily. Like pointers was one of the very confusing this thing. Example, pointers and operators overloading are not there in Java, but they were important part of C++. In Java, the pointers and operators are removed. They are not there. But they were very important in C++. Pointers and operators were very confusing and ambiguous concept. But like similarly, there are many concepts which were there in C++, which are complex and ambiguous. They are either removed or re-implemented in Java in a better way or cleaner way to make it easy. Platform independent. Unlike any other programming language such as C, C++, etc., which were compiled into platform-specific machines, Java is guaranteed to be write once and run anywhere language. It's the same thing what I have explained to before. Like, before in the programming languages in C and C++, which we need to compile in a platform-specific. Like, for example, if I want to run on Windows, I have to compile on Windows. I can be only able to run that executable on Windows only. I will not be able to execute that Windows on Sun or other machine. Similarly, if I have created an executable in Linux environment, I can run in Linux. Whereas with Java, what happens? No. You create once, you write once that means you create once. You write your software in one operating system and compile it. The same bytecode can be run on anywhere. On compilation, Java program is compiled into a bytecode. So as we know that once you compile the Java program, it will get compiled as bytecode. This bytecode is platform independent. So this bytecode is platform independent. The same bytecode can be run on Windows, the same bytecode can be run on Sun Solaris machines, the same bytecode can be run on Macintosh, the same bytecode can be run on your Linux or Unix platform and can be run on any machine. Plus, this bytecode format also provides security. So, this bytecode format also provides a security to your application. Any machine with Java runtime environment can run Java program. So, any machine which is having a Java runtime environment can easily run the bytecode or another way Java programs. This is a graphical representation of the platform independent. Like we have one class file over here. The same class file I can run in Macintosh with a JVM. The same class file I can run on Windows with a JVM. The same class file I can run on Linux and a JVM or any other operating system. Not only these three operating systems, any operating system where we have the JVM available, I will be able to run this class file without any problem. Features of Java, object oriented. So this is one of, in Java everything is object which has some data and behavior. So in Java everything is, we deal with an object oriented concept in Java. So in Java everything is an object which has some data and behavior. We'll learn more about this. Java can be easily extended and it is based on object model. So Java can be easily extended. We can extend features of Java as per our need. I know, and it is completely based on object model. Java is robust. Okay. Java makes an effort to eliminate error prone codes by emphasizing mainly on compile time error checking or runtime checking. So Java is robust. Java makes effort to eliminate error prone. So Java, Java tries to make effort to remove all the errors, which may occur during the runtime as well as in error compile time error. So in order to make your program run smoothly and not to have unexpected errors popping up now and then. But the main areas which Java improved were memory management, mishandled exception by introducing automatic garbage collection and exception handling. So the main areas which Java improved was like with the memory management. It is able to manage memory in a much efficient way, and mishandling of exceptions. Like previously what happens was, when there is an error occurred in between a transaction, or in, like, if you have developed an application in C, or if you have developed an application in any other language, what used to happen is, if there is an unexpected error, which beyond our control has occurred, the program used to get exit. It used to abruptly stop, and it used to exit the application. Whereas with Java, Java provides automatic garbage collection and exception handling. With exception handling, what happens is, like, even the unexpected error also will be caught and will be handled without having the program to exit. Whereas in other language, what used to happen is the program used to exit. Whereas in Java, that doesn't happen. It improves the efficiency of the application. Java features secure. So Java is a secure. When it comes to security, Java is always the first choice. So when it comes to security, Java is always the first choice. With Java secure feature, it enables us to develop virus-free, tamper-free systems. What happens with Java is, because of its security features, we will be able to develop virus-free and tamper-free systems with Java. Java program always runs in Java runtime environment. So Java program always runs in a JRE. Java runtime environment is nothing but JRE, with almost null interaction with system OS. So Java program runs inside JRE, and JRE controls the system OS. So Java program doesn't directly interact with the operating system over here. You can see, Java runs inside the JRE, and JRE controls the OS. Java will, whereas other programs, what happens, they used to directly control the OS. Here, Java environment is responsible to interact with OS. Hence, it is more secure. Multi-threading. Java multi-threading features makes it possible to write programs that can do many tasks simultaneously. So with multi-threading, what happens is, it allows us to run multitasks at simultaneously. I may be doing an read or write on the hard disk, and similarly I may be waiting for some network connection to happen, or I may be expecting some network traffic to come in. So in this way I can have multi-threading, or I can write different processes in my program which is monitoring or which is managing multiple activities. Before, what used to happen is, like, I have to finish one activity, then only I can go for another activity. Whereas with multi-threading, what happens is, I can have simultaneous activities running in the system which are doing different functions simultaneously. Benefit of multi-threading: it is that it utilizes same memory and other resources to execute multiple threads at the same time, like while typing, grammatical errors are checked along. So this is one example here it is giving. Benefit of multi-threading is, it utilizes the memory and other resources to execute multiple threads. It utilizes the memory of your computer and resources it will not make them to wait. Instead, it will executes more than one task at the same time. Like when you are typing anything in the word, for example, at the same time it checks the grammatical error and spelling mistakes also. It is not only accepting the input from the your keyboard. So as you are typing, similarly at the same time there is another application which is checking the spelling mistakes. There is another application which is checking the grammatical mistakes that you are doing. So here what happens is your application is designed in such a way that it performs more than one task at the same time. Architecture neutral. Compiler generates bytecode which have nothing to do with particular computer architecture. Hence, a Java program is easily to interpret on any machine. Like we have learned before, Java is operating system neutral. It can run on any operating system. Similarly, it can run on any architecture also. Like, the computer has a processor. We have different processors. As you are aware that we have different architecture of processor. We have Intel based processor, we have AMD based processor, we have RISC based processor. So Java can run on any architecture of the machine. So it is not architecture dependent. It is architecture neutral. It can run on a Intel PC, it can run on AMD processor, it can run on a RISC processor. The same program can run on any processor, any architecture of the machine. Portability. Java bytecode can be carried to any platform. It's the same thing. Java bytecode can be carried, like it can be carried to any language, any operating system. No implementation dependent feature. What does it mean is, like, it is not having any features that are dependent on only on one operating system. Like this feature can be worked only on this operating system, it cannot be worked on another operating system. No, it is having all the features which can be implemented in all the different operating systems. Everything related to storage is predefined. Example, size of primitive data types. So everything, whatever the storage objects we have, all they are all predefined. High performance. Java is an interpreted language, so it will never be as fast as compiled language like C or C++. Java is interpreted language. That means what? It gets interpreted or it gets compiled during the execution. Whereas the compiled languages are the one which are already converted into executable and they are directly run. Interpretation, what happens is, like it reads, reads, compiles and then runs. So here there is a slight performance log in the Java, but with the processor speeds are high. Now it doesn't make much difference. But Java enables high performance with the use of just-in-time compiler. So by using the just-in-time compilers, its performance improves. So this is as a first topic. It is giving you an introduction of the Java. As we go further, we will be learning more about Java program. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments, please write to us. Architecture neutral. Compiler generates bytecode which have nothing to do with particular computer architecture. Hence, a Java program is easily to interpret on any machine. Like we have learned before, Java is operating system neutral. It can run on any operating system. Similarly, it can run on any architecture also. Like, the computer has a processor. We have different processors. As you are aware that we have different architecture of processor. We have Intel based processor, we have AMD based processor, we have RISC based processor. So Java can run on any architecture of the machine. So it is not architecture dependent. It is architecture neutral. It can run on a Intel PC, it can run on AMD processor, it can run on a RISC processor. The same program can run on any processor, any architecture of the machine. Portability. Java bytecode can be carried to any platform. It's the same thing. Java bytecode can be carried, like it can be carried to any language, any operating system. No implementation dependent feature. What does it mean is, like, it is not having any features that are dependent on only on one operating system. Like this feature can be worked only on this operating system, it cannot be worked on another operating system. No, it is having all the features which can be implemented in all the different operating systems. Everything related to storage is predefined. Example, size of primitive data types. So everything, whatever the storage objects we have, all they are all predefined. High performance. Java is an interpreted language, so it will never be as fast as compiled language like C or C++. Java is interpreted language. That means what? It gets interpreted or it gets compiled during the execution. Whereas the compiled languages are the one which are already converted into executable and they are directly run. Interpretation, what happens is like it reads, reads, compiles, and then runs. So here there is a slight performance log in the Java, but with the processor speeds are high. Now it doesn't make much difference. But Java enables high performance with the use of just-in-time compiler. So by using the just-in-time compilers, its performance improves. So this is as a first topic. It is giving you an introduction of the Java. As we go further, we will be learning more about Java program. Do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments, please write to us.